Welcome once again to HeroQuest fans. We are live on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans, not live anywhere else. The music you're listening to was created with the assistance of AI from Suno.com. Sorry. But we are live. Go to twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans, go into the Twitch chat. If you go into the Twitch chat, what you're going to do is you're going to assist the heroes or Zargon as we play, using your channel points, your gold coins to influence the quest. If you want to control a hero, however, you're going to go into the HeroQuest fans Discord, a voice channel known as Quest Talk. Sign in there, and we'll get you up to speed. Already, I see we have some heroes who've been waiting patiently. Thank you for your patience. I see Bohemius and Glasgow Gargoyle, and Zargon Goes On and On, aka Grimlore. Welcome, guys. We're going to do some Wizards of Morcar action tonight.
Hey, all right.
All right.
Right. Awesome.
Friday night. It's all right. They say that Friday nights are a great night for football. It's going to be a hell of a fight, but we're not doing that. We're doing some Hero Quest. Blood Bowl and Hero Quest coming together, maybe. No, I don't know. I've never played Blood Bowl. Have any of you experienced that game? I hear it has quite a following.
I played Blood Bowl as a kid, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you talking about the board game, or did you go out on the mean streets of Scotland and actually slug it out with people wearing your orc mask?
Well, in certain parts of the city, I think you can get Blood Bowl for real, yeah. But where I stayed, it was just a board game.
A lot safer. You know, fewer medical bills.
Liverpool.
All right. Well, glad to have you guys. We're getting ready to do a new quest. So this is quest 2 of Wizards of Morcar. So looks like we've got. If you want to continue where you were before, Glasgow had the wizard, Bohemius had the elf, Grimlore had the dwarf, Stumbledore.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that in mind, if everybody is ready to get started. So UK Games Expo came to an end with not a lot of exciting revelations, just some brown versions of the Dreadshifters. Geek on Giddy says, here just to claim my gold coins and exciting fans of HeroQuest announcement.
I
Go ahead, Bohemians. What were you going to say?
I didn't understand which kind of quest they played, because they described it in a weird way. I don't know.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they were saying, it's
was like custom for them, or
a combination of. Well, maybe it was something completely new.
Official
New Doug quest. Maybe he swore them to secrecy.
quest for the convention.
I did hear a little bit of news.
Okay.
It was a slight little hint
Yeah,
by
a flyer, man, or a printout of the quest. Sorry, guys, I hear you breaking up. Give me a sec.
So yeah, there was this hint by Always Bored, Never Boring,
Oh yeah.
and he said that to hold off basically buying the Rogue Air for like ridiculous prices, because it looks as though there's going to be new prints of the Rogue Air, or maybe an expansion. I'm not sure, but he did hint at.
He hinted at it. Well,
Yeah, he did surprise. It was just a little hint, just saying don't pay stupid prices. There'll be more.
I would say don't pay stupid prices, period. But that guy does sometimes get exclusives. I mean, he was an influencer that got free stuff before any of us, and still, I think he has some inside line. I mean, as far as channels go, he's way more popular than any of us. course, he's based out of the UK, so he's not his reach is not necessarily as big as people stateside, but still, I would trust him if that's what he said. I didn't catch that, but I haven't watched his most recent videos yet, to be honest. So, okay, well, if so, that's really good news. Because the Rogue has been out of print for too long.
It was same with the Monk as well. It would be nice to see, but he just specified the Rogue Air, so it seems like that one's on the way of getting a new reprint.
Yeah. Well, they had told us, I remember Patrick saying, in response to the rumors, 2 years ago, that the Rogue and the Monk were going out of stock. Because that's back when people, basically scalpers, were saying, hey, buy from me, because this, you won't get it anywhere else. And he was saying, their goal all along was to resupply it somehow. So, if that's finally happening, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. If it's a false rumor, I'm disappointed. And
I would trust it. It's coming from Always Bored, Never Boring. I would trust what he says. Yeah. So
his record's pretty good on predictions. I mean, he doesn't make a lot of predictions.
Yeah, why they're going to do another Rogue Air? Is it possible that they're going to just include it inside another expansion, like they did with the Knight, with the Druids? That's a possibility.
I think that's more likely, actually. And maybe they might do the same with the Monk later on as well, like where they'll do they'll slightly change the miniature, but it will still be the same, mechanics and stuff.
So the people that already bought it will be mad, saying like, "Oh, you're making me buy it twice," but everybody else who never got a chance.
Yes, but especially could be use the Hero Collection as a way to take this character out and make the people play them. I don't know, and then maybe do a reprint inside a quest. I don't know, with different sculpts. Anyway, the people are happy about it anyway, because I love the Druid, for example. Even if I have both Knight, I think third sculpt, everybody love it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had any problems with the sculpts of the Monk or the Rogue. Pretty good.
No, I'm saying just because of the hair of Electron is like they are presenting a character. It's like that's the hair.
Oh.
Yes, he's a rogue, but the hair.
Oh, kind of like
let's do something else.
Commander of the Guardian Knights versus just a knight.
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
Is it a wandering monk or just a monk?
They're like the Hero Collection is presented like a character. The monk, wandering monk is a specific character. Imagine that you're going to do like a monk. There is an elf, or a dwarf, or whatever.
That's true. Yeah,
we already have the art of the
pointed ear
dwarf
on the monk.
Monk, no, on the card.
Yeah, it's true. Well, yeah, and we're seeing knights that were all kinds of different, types. We were seeing even orc knights, but we just got one with a helmet, so I guess just make up whatever you want, whoever you think is underneath that helmet. That's what they look like. Yeah. Well, either way, I'm pleased to hear that then. Yeah, Gold agrees. Geek says NB Glasgow lives in the posh, serene part of Scotland, largest hamlet. I, on the other hand. Okay. HeroQuest Jam 2026 is now live. Oh, okay. So people are over with Amalgamash partying on with the Quest Jam. I hear that the dollar stores are noticing this long-haired guy going in there and like buying all their stock out and making videos about it. Nobody knows who he is, why he's there. Got kind of an ashy complexion. No, just kidding. All right. No, his videos are fun. All right. Well, okay. So we'll just keep an eye out. Maybe we'll hear something at Gen Con. Yeah. We were basically saying if I'm not there and Ribby's there, Ribby's gonna interview Doug and get the scoop. somebody will get the information out of him and post it all over the internet. And I'm sure he'll be only too happy to oblige. All right, well, if we're ready, Glasgow, what spells would you like for your wizard?
Can I go air, earth, water this time, please?
Air, earth, and water. Okay. Okay, and the wizard has 100 gold coins, a staff, and the Ring of Fortitude. Then Bohemius the elf, what spells would you like?
I'd like the same as before. Invisibility. Disappear. How is it called?
Yeah.
The same.
Slow and then double image.
The double image is low. Yes.
Okay. And the elf has a short sword, halberd, broadsword, and hammer. 75 gold, healing 1d6, and a potion of vision. Alright, and then Grimlore, aka Zargon goes on and on. Dumbledore the dwarf has 50 gold coins, a long sword, and a potion of warmth. So, do the heroes want to do any shopping before the quest begins?
How much cost the potion of defense?
Oh yeah, the alchemist shop. I forgot about that. Well, with this alchemist shop, I'm just going to say, actually, instead of just buying anything you want, it's just these four. So you got the potion of healing for 500. You've got the magic resistance against spell effects for 300. Magical aptitude for 400. And fire resistance for 300.
See, I got confused. We had potion of defense here.
Potion of defense?
Don't.
No, but
Defense. I thought it was there, but I probably confused with another another mission, another campaign.
you had resilience and you used it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, now it is a new quest, so as the wizard, I would let you craft a couple potions for yourself.
The elf, sadly.
Glasgow. You're the wizard. Yeah, I always think of Bohemius as the wizard, and I think of Glasgow as the elf. Switched on me. All right. Well, Mr. Wizard, would you like a couple of potions?
Does it cost me anything?
Just your time and patience, that's all.
Oh, definitely. I'll have some potions. Thank you. I'll craft some potions.
All right, so getting ready for the mission. You drew a couple. Oh, Gold Public says dwarf, and I don't really know what an uncommon feat is. Oh, yeah, an uncommon feat. So this would be just like a really likely one. So you get like even more of a chance to do it. So it doesn't. You don't have to use it right now, but he's saying later in the quest you could do one for the dwarf. I have an Alanis Marmoset VIP ticket for sale, and the Alchemist shop will sell. Alanis Marmoset, was that a deliberate pun? Could be in disguise. All right. So anyway, here's for the wizard. Okay, we got a potion of speed, and we got a potion of resilience. Well, we were just talking about that.
Great stuff. Thank you.
All right, so potion of speed goes to the elf, and what do you want to do with the resilience?
It's better if you keep it. It's better on the wizard.
Okay, so resilience plus 2 defense for the wizard, and then for the elf is celerity by any other name. Okay. All right. Does anybody else want to buy anything?
I would like to sell stuff
Sell stuff.
if I can. I
more
got
hidden pockets.
like a hammer. I got a hammer, a short sword, a halberd, and do
broadsword.
I have a broadsword too? Right.
Yeah.
So I would like to sell the broadsword, the shorts. Sorry, first the hammer and the short sword.
Okay, sell the hammer, sell the short sword, get some more. Okay, so you get 100 for the hammer. For the short sword, you
Okay.
get 75.
Okay.
You have 250 now.
When I have 250, can I get a helmet?
Yes. Okay, so that's 125 for the helmet.
25. So I got
125
125 left.
Mhm.
If you guys don't have the money to buy an helmet, I can get one for you. How much is the shield?
150.
150. Okay. If you guys need an helmet or a shield, I got 125 left.
Yeah, you've got 125. Grimlore has 50. Glasgow has 100.
If anyone wants to take my 100 to buy anything, that's completely fine.
Potion for whoever needs it
If we
most,
can-
says Geek Gun Giddy. Okay. Bonus potion. One hand in your pocket, the other is playing a alchemist bench. Potion of Vision. Okay. Another one for the elf.
Okay.
Gold's recommending a biopic for Alanis Morissette called Jagged. It's a story about her career in the skeezy music industry. Well, that sounds like an entertaining or maybe depressing tour. There you go. Okay. I just realized I put the wrong resale value on the shield card. Whoops. Well, there we go. Time for a reprint. Okay. Anybody else want to buy anything? Uh-oh. Glasgow's or
Gee,
Geek on Giddy send me a
Jason is not here yet.
Jaser.
Jason.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm here. I didn't
You-
put my car. I took a picture of my card, so
Okay.
I got everything I need now.
Oh, the barbarian. Okay, so we got a barbarian now. Weapons: broadsword, great sword, soul sucker. Funny. Is his name Gygax? By any chance? Is he a warrior mage with a soul sucking cursed sword? And sorry, I'm thinking of that Dexter's Lab episode. Okay, helmet, great sword, broadsword. Yep. Icy strength, healing 1d6. Yep. And 0 gold. Yeah, go ahead, Geek on Giddy. You want to send me something? Feel free. And thanks for letting me know because I wasn't checking my messages. And a nice message from Midnight Quest Game. That's cool. Sorry, I'm not trying to draw it out. I just wanted to make sure everybody's had a chance here. All right. Are we buying anything more?
Just a quick question. How much is the helmet?
125.
I've only got 50. Could somebody lend me? Is it 75? Or
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
all right. Thanks, guys. Go.
Okay, so the wizard has 25 left. And so is the dwarf buying a helmet then?
Yes, please.
All right. Okay, so helmet for the dwarf. Now he has 0 gold. Anybody else? Oh, let me add the barbarian's potion there.
And that helmet would give me 1 extra defense. Is that correct?
Yep, so you'd be up to 3.
All right. Brilliant. Thanks. Cheers, guys. Go for the money.
Okay. Are we ready to start?
Yes.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get it on. Okay, our quest begins. The heroes begin at the entrance door. They're all queued up. And I'll read the little introduction. So this is Wizards of Morcar, Quest 2, The Mercenary Captain. You escape the basement floor of the guild. You wonder what prompted such a strong reaction from the mercenaries when Mentor's tired voice crackles into your mind. It's just as I expected. Sir Ragnar, one of the king's most powerful knights, turned traitor, is behind this. Sending you to the guild was something of an experiment. I wanted to see how the mercenaries would react to your presence. Now I know. The whispers about Sir Ragnar's involvement are true. But perhaps his loyalties are not as wayward as they seem. Spies have reported that Zargon no longer trusts the once great knight. Suddenly, the golden oath ring materializes in your palm. Find Ragnar. Show him this. Remind him he has oath sworn to the king. Alright, so who's going to carry the oath ring?
To take it.
Okay, so the elf. Okay, so you've got the oath ring. Alright, so yeah, turn order here is as you see it on screen. Wizard, elf, dwarf, barbarian. You begin at the doorway. Alright, whenever you're ready. Glasgow.
Okay, I'll open the door and step inside.
Alright, you step inside and immediately you see some things. Just a slight delay there. Okay. Alright, you can see that there is a stone wall to the north, as well as to the south. There. That's what you see so far.
Okay, I'll just do a search for traps.
Okay. On the vertical corridor, no traps detected.
Okay, it's the elf.
tried to get me to play the sound effect. Nice try, Boenius.
Stepping out. One to the south. And search for secret doors.
Ah. No secret doors found. False alarm. Yeah, I played the sound effect anyway. Okay. Alright, dwarf.
Okay, could I move down to where the T junction is?
Okay.
And then take a look around, please.
Okay. That'd be 5 squares of movement so far. You see a
Uh-huh.
bunch of doors.
Could I please search for traps?
Okay, are you searching this corridor horizontally?
Yes, please.
Alright, no traps detected.
Okay, I'll leave my turn there. Thanks.
Alright, great. Well, yeah, welcome to all our visitors. So besides Geek on Getty, Gold Public, Pearl's Red Lash, and Arla Sorio, and Ribby. Ribby's Remarkable Rims, and possibly Ribby's Remarkable Reporting once Gen Con rolls around. Looking forward to that. Okay. And Jacer. The Mighty Barbarian.
I guess 5 south and 7 east.
Okay. Just so you know, you sound like you're underwater, but I can understand you.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm still at work. I get ready to pack this trailer in.
Well, thanks for joining us.
You're searching secret doors.
Secret doors, he says. Okay. No secret doors detected in the horizontal corridor.
Alright, your turn then.
Alright. The evil Zargon draws a card. Okay, heroes.
Okay, can I go? I'll move 6 in the direction of the barbarian. And I'll open the door.
Alright, so opening this door here. Revealing the room. Alright, let's see what you see. Hold on just a second here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you see an alchemist bench well as
Oh, goody.
one of these treasure chests. And it looks like some armed mercenaries as well. Alright, looks like a halberdier and a swordsman.
All right. Jacer, how's your barbarian's defense these days?
He's got a helmet, so
All right. Okay, so I'll roll for movement. I've moved 6 so far. I can move no further.
Ah.
Um,
As per Whisper. Okay. I gotta find out what he sent me.
okay, can I cast... I'll cast Sleep on the swordsman.
Okay. Boom. Alright. So I can roll 5 or 6 for the mind points. Try to resist. 2 mind points, so 2 chances. Or no, not 5 or 6. 6. 6 only.
Yeah, just a second.
Ah, I got 1 6.
Ah.
Almost.
Dropped. Okay, it's Bohemius. Thanks.
Just a little drowsy. Okay, so that was sleep. Alright, thanks, Geeko and Giddy. I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, 10. 10. Yeah, should be enough. So, 3 south. Yep. Can you guys hear me correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 to the right, 1 south, 1 right, and attack the crossbowman.
Halberdier, but yeah.
Is it? Well, yeah. Okay.
I know, from that angle it kind of looks like it
I
could be
need-
a cross.
I need to zoom in a lot to see what it is.
See if I can give you a better view here.
And they got practically the same stats, right?
Yeah, very similar. Just the weapon is
Two
different,
skulls.
really. Ah. Okay, 2 skulls. All right, Halberdier rolls 3 defense. 3 black shields. No, 1 black shield. Ching! And 1 hit. 1 got through.
And pass.
All right, 9.
Could I move into the room with the mercenaries? As I walk through the door, I'd like to stumble a little bit and then attack.
Whoa!
Move 1 more to the left, please, and then I'll attack diagonally. Thanks.
Whoa! He uses his
Well,
clumsiness
okay.
He's like a drunken boxer.
Yeah, it gives him a bit of momentum.
Kind of launches himself. Maybe. But you do have an uncommon feat at some point, but you just tell me. Alright. For now, just a standard attack. Ooh, a wrestling move.
I think I'll go for a Dominator, Ron Simmons style. Damn!
I'm gonna have to look this one up, actually. Let's see. I remember Ron Simmons, I don't remember that move.
It's like a shoulder breaker, upside down sort of power slam, and he drops him sort of like face flat down.
Let's see, I'm just gonna watch a quick clip here. Oh, we got him. Alright, so. Ugh. Staggers to her feet. Bam.
Yeah, and that's my move. Thanks.
Alright. Major move. Alright, Barbarian. Alright, 8.
Alright, five, I don't know, yeah, 5 to the left and 1 south. Back with my great sword.
Stab with the great sword, okay. Okay, 1 skull. Alright, swordsman defends with 5. Ching! No damage. Alright, that's it for heroes. Alright, so Zargon will attack. Alright, swordsman's gonna go for the barbarian. 2 skulls. See if that new defense of his is working well. 2 hits for the barbarian. Alright, Halberdier. And we'll attack the elf. 1 skull. All right. Ching. Combo breaker and a wrestling move.
Got stuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Bohemius, can you hear us? It's a wrestling move. What's your move gonna be? Or should I pick one? We lost Bohemius. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what's happening, but looks like the stream's okay.
Yeah, it seems fine.
All right. Well, he got sucked into a time vortex, never to return. Let me just check here. Yeah, he popped out. Okay, so he'll be back.
That's a really crisp image on that camera.
Yeah, thanks. I like it. So what are we thinking? Alphplex, Alpha Corona, shooting L-Star. Elf press off the top rope. Maybe he has to restart his phone. We'll just give him a moment, if that's all right.
Just jab the halberdier with those pointy ears.
Ear spear.
Spear! Alright, well, let's just... He's not here, so we'll give him the spear. Yeah. Got him. Woo. Elfberg. 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 Okay. Amazing. Okay, well, that's the end of Zargon's turn. Once again, we turn to the heroes.
All right. Okay, can I move the wizard into the room and stand south of the dwarf? And I'll just attack the swordsman with the staff.
Alright. Take your shot.
One skull.
Wow, no defense. Got her. Alright, looks like you've defeated all the enemies in the room. Ah, Bohemius coming back.
That sounds like it.
All right, Bohemius, we gave you a spear against the enemy. Took out the halberdier.
Thank you.
All right, it's your turn again now.
So, well,
Enemies defeated.
it's my turn. Okay. Do we search already the room for something?
Not yet.
No, all that happened, Bohemius, was the wizard came in and showed off his fighting skills.
Okay, so I'm searching for traps.
All right, no traps detected in the room. Good idea.
And then pass.
And the dwarf.
I'd like to. I'll search for treasure, please.
Okay, searching for treasure, you find 500 gold coins.
Wow, nice one.
Oof, 500.
Thanks, Steven.
That was a find, definitely. I think
Maybe an
what I'll
alchemist
do is
working here.
what I'll do is I'll just take a walk out of the room, just through the door, and then I'll leave my turn there.
All right. Immediately, he's mugged by a bunch of goblins. They steal all his gold. No, just kidding.
Just dive on him as soon as he goes through the door.
One of them trips him. He falls over. Grab his stuff. Yeah, it's really shameful behavior, really. Yep. No, I was kind of imagining with that much gold, like maybe they're not coins, they're just like pencils and like, you know, mice and like pieces of like cheese and stuff that have been turned to gold. Just odds and ends.
Just random bits and bobs. Yeah.
Yep. Gold thimbles, shoelaces, a finger. Whoops. Must have spilled the bottle. Yep. All right.
And I'll stash the rest of the money under my beard.
Yep. No one will ever know. Maybe they're like little gold chains. So it could be like Mr. T. He's just got like just this massive like necklace of gold. The beard on top. Yep.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Okay. All right. And the barbarian. Sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
That's secret door.
Through the door? Or search for secret doors? Search for secret doors in here? Okay. No secret doors detected.
Jump out in the hallway and I go 3 to the right.
3 to the right.
I'll end my turn.
Alright, ends his turn there. Zargon draws a card. Excellent. Okay. Yes, I'm going to use the card that I just drew. Alarm. An alarm gong sounds. So I get to open one door on the board, revealing what lies beyond. Any revealed monsters may move and attack immediately. Alright, so I'm going to choose to open this door here. Alright, revealing that room immediately. So we have torture rack and a cupboard. As well as some more of these enemy mercenaries. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. So 2 halberdiers, a scout, and a crossbowman are revealed. And they can move and attack immediately. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crossbowman fires at the barbarian. Two skulls. Ching, and 1 damage for the barbarian. Alright, this halberdier is just going to stand in the doorway, attack the barbarian through the door. Wrestling move. Let's say he looks like he's going to go like spike him with the blade, but then he like quickly turns it around and just like slams the butt of the weapon just like right in his stomach. Ugh. Boo. Okay, and then the other halberdier is going to move 1, 2 to attack. 2 skulls, barbarian. Cha-ching! That time, no damage. Not gonna fall for that a second time. Alright, then the scout is just gonna move back 1. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 8. Yeah. Okay. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay. Back to the heroes.
And you get to
All
hang
right.
out right there at lunchtime. But hey, you know his name. It's almost like,
Oh, I think he's talking to somebody else.
hey,
Go ahead, Glenn.
Okay, so
hey,
I'll have the wizard cast Veil of Mist on the dwarf.
up there's better than fucking down here. I'm trying to square this out.
It's still working.
Where we gotta put the dirt, and then we gotta build like a wall here to keep it from fucking. Yeah, I'm like,
Jason, you may want to
much
be...
easier to go to the top of the hill where it's flat and shady.
Alright. Okay, so Veil of Mist is cast on the dwarf. Got it.
Otherwise, I'll just stay. Yeah, I'll stay put for now. In fact, no. Can I move? Can I move just to the doorway south of the dwarf?
Rock.
Okay.
Oh, rock.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough, and we'll go to the elf. Thanks.
You know where you're at.
All right,
You know, let's go.
Elf.
Okay. So the concrete. Okay. Because I don't think I'm just rock either. I know there's rocks in the concrete. And I also know that if you want stronger concrete, you gotta use pointy
yeah.
rock, not
Sir,
round rock.
Jacer, you may want to mute your mic there.
this room for treasures.
Searching for treasure. Okay.
Have a good weekend.
All right. So we'll draw you a card. Oh, unless you're going for the chest. Are you going for the chest? It's one of these reinforced chests. You'd have to get close to it.
Oh well, so if he's reinforced, yes. Let's remove 2.
As long as you had 3, you can make it.
No, I see everything so slow.
A little slow.
It's not resolving. I got problem with the connection probably.
Oh, connection problem? I can roll for you.
Yeah, I think so because yeah, please.
There we go. 2. Okay. So
I don't want a 2. I want a 3.
That's what happens when Zargon rolls for you.
Yep. Takes out the cursed dice.
Use the first light dice.
Yep.
Did it for us.
Yeah. But notice what I rolled. I mean, is this a sign
Yeah,
that we're getting the Japanese quest pack next? Who knows?
Move me closer to the chest, please, and I'll pass.
Okay. All right. That's as close as you get. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a proper roll.
Okay. But that was my roll.
Oh, too bad. Yeah, unfortunately not.
Could I move the other side of the halberdier? And
You're talking about that one, right? Not the other one.
yeah, that's right. And I'd like to attack diagonally through the doorway at the guy in the green room.
Okay. Three skulls.
Yes.
Ching! And the other 2 get him. Got him.
Nice. And that's my turn.
All right, barbarian. Thanks, Chaser.
Just move me to the reinforced chest.
I guess this does promote competition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between the heroes. Race for the chest. Okay. All right. So to search the chest, you are going to be able to. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll unearth an artifact. All right. You find the Hearthkin horn. What? Oh, okay. I guess you do. So use an action to blow this horn. Each hero places a skeleton on any square in their same room or corridor. Each hero controls their own skeleton, and the skeletons move after their designated hero's turn. Hearthkin skeletons roll white shields to defend from hits. At the end of the quest, they return to the resting place. After you use this horn, it crumbles to dust and disappears. Alright, how did that get there?
Alright, I'm gonna blow the horn then. Everybody get the skeleton.
When it crumbles to dust. But you get some skeletons.
Red skeletons?
Oh, that'd be funny. I do have some.
I'll have my skeleton move just outside the door into the hallway. It's, 6 spots to get there.
Oh, I only have 3 of the red ones. Well, I'll give you just a regular one too. Okay. Your skeleton is going outside the door.
Yeah, right to the hallway.
Okay, so these skeletons are friendly.
Casper the friendly skeleton.
Okay, all right. My turn. All right. First off, this crossbowman is going to switch to his broadsword and attack the skeleton that just materialized in front of him. Missed. All right. Flees, and then the scout goes to attack. One skull. Okay, skeletons roll 2 defense.
Who's rolling for this? Is it me?
Yes.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, thanks to Mercantile for printing those for me. I finally have a use for them. Well, I guess I did use them as elite skeletons at one point. They roll white shields for defense, so that one dies.
Okay.
Alright, now I can swap that one out, so we have all pretty reds. Okay, alright, and those... Oh, I have the halberdier here. Halberdier is going to attack the dwarf. One skull.
Only just defended.
Ching! No damage. It's peaceful music. Alright, back to the heroes.
Okay, can the wizards cast pass-through rock on the elf?
Okay. Pass through rock on the elf. Okay.
And can I have my Hearthkin skeleton move out into the corridor and attack the halberdier?
All right. So attacks with
Usual 2.
2 dice. Yep. Ah, missed.
2/3 of a wrestling move.
Yep. For some reason, he is cursing someone named He-Man. I don't quite understand. All right. Something about
I understand.
something about a furry fool named Beastman. Who is this guy? Well, as long as he's on our side, I guess that's the important thing.
Yes, man.
Oh,
You boob!
Oh, yes. Classic. Okay. All right. Then after the wizard is the elf. With his own Hearthkin skeleton to command.
Okay, it's working now.
Ah, yes.
8. 8. 1, 2. Can do that. So I'll move 5 squares to the right.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just
Still on rock.
Yeah, let's see. Yes, you're actually inside a wall at the moment. But you did pass through a room, so we got to see. Okay. As you pass through.
Okay, let's stop first in the room then. Then I decide what to do.
In the big room or the small room?
No, the small. Show me the small room first, then I
Okay.
decide
Oh, yeah,
how
yeah.
to proceed.
I see. Yep. All right, let me just check something here real quick. So to read up on this here.
Yeah, in both rooms. The one that was closed and the other one that is empty.
Oh, okay. All right, so you don't see anything from that room. This seems to be solid rock, and then there seems to be a stone wall right where you are.
Yeah, I move an extra square to the big room.
All right. All right, you can see inside the big room. See what you see.
Yes. And nothing.
That'd be funny. Okay, so you see that you're standing on one of these grates. Yes, the grates finally get used. Okay, what else do you see? Oh, you see a lot of stuff actually. Okay, so there's a door here, the other end, and you see a group of baddies. All right, there's some goblins. Oh, no, they're here. And an orc. All right, not only that, you also see more of these mercenaries. And a startlingly familiar foe.
Sir Ragnar.
Yes, the old spider himself.
Time of the 6. I'm going 2 squares north. And cast Disappear.
He did not say this. He was not here.
Maybe they didn't notice.
Maybe, maybe not.
We're distracted.
Yep.
And let's see, my skeleton is moving toward the fight.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it, right?
So skeleton ended up here.
Yeah. That's,
They can open doors, by the way. They're just like typical
Ooh.
mercenaries.
but pass. Yeah, let's not open any more door, please, for now.
Open more doors. Okay, after the elf, dwarf.
Okay, I'd just like to move one to the right and attack the mercenary in front of the door.
Scout.
Yes, please.
Alright, 2 skulls. Three defense. Ah, nothing. One shot at him. Got him.
Brilliant. Thanks. That's my turn.
Alright. And the barbarian. Oh, your skeleton. Your skeleton's dead. That was kind of a boneheaded decision. Just kidding.
Move into the hallway there, and I'll open that other door. I guess 6, and then I'll open the door, and that'll leave me one space hanging.
Okay, open the door. See what you see. Ah, something new. Okay. Alright, so you see this ancient altar. Let's see what else. Alright, there's also these statues of 2 ancient golems.
Statues.
Alright, I'll read this flavor text here. Okay. Grim statues flank a warrior shrine. In the past, gladiators about to fight would offer prayer to their gods. You may pray as an action.
All right, I'll step in the room and pray.
All right. All right. Would you like to pray for safety or for glory?
Glory,
All right.
not the death of a barbarian.
Dust fills the room as the statues lurch into life.
Oh God, not again.
Exactly. This is the glory you seek. All right. Let's see. I guess that's the end of your turn. So, my turn.
No, my skeleton goes.
Oh, the skeleton. Ah, he's got a bone to pick with you. Okay. Is this your skeleton here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, all right. He walks up to the altar there and pretends to piss all over it, and then attacks the guy on the right.
What? Yeah. He-Man. All right. All right, one skull. Okay, so these golems are at full power. They defend with 5. Cha-ching! No damage.
All right, now it's your turn.
All right. Now. All right, the golem reaches out to smash the insolent bonehead.
You grew bigger, He-Man.
One skull. They're like clunky robots from a different age. All right, so the skeleton defends with 2. Ching! Just barely. I feel like the skeleton would be flipping him the bony bird at this point. The machine's face is just blank. No reaction. All right, the other one.
They have 0 mind points, so.
They don't understand. It's like. All right, the other one closes in and takes a swipe at the skelly. 2 skulls. Ching! Crumbles. All right, the golem like. Go ahead. What?
He died in glory.
He died in glory. The golem like crumples the skeleton up into a just a fine powder and sprinkles it on the altar. Yeah, just like that. Funny. Okay, so I have other monsters. This halberdier is going to attack the skeleton. 1 skull. Oh. Okay. Defends with white shield, so that's another one. Claimed his glory. Okay. And this crossbowman is going to move and attack with a broadsword against the dwarf. 3 skulls. Dwarf still has that uncommon feat. Oh, nothing.
Sweet. Also, could I do my uncommon feat and do a counter strike with my 3 skulls?
Okay, so you're going to take the damage, but then hit him with 3?
Yeah.
If you succeed. If you fail, you just take the damage like a champ. Okay,
Yeah.
so roll 1 combat die, a skull will be success. Ah, okay, so he hits you for 3.
Fair trade.
But then he takes 3. Alright. Got him. Let's see. And then there's all these traders over here. York is like looking around frantically at the shadow that he thought he saw. Like, okay, let's see.
I had that deja vu. Was an elf. Was the same elf. Exactly the same.
They're all looking at him like he's crazy.
Was another elf.
Alright. Okay, for the moment they all just kinda stay there. Alright, back to the heroes. Wizard.
Okay, so the wizard's going to cast Heal Body on the barbarian.
Thank you.
Okay, so 4 body points are restored, bringing him back to full. Heal body.
All right, and can I move my wizard 1 south towards the alchemist bench? Maybe I'll get a chance to do something wizardy soon.
All right.
We'll pass to the elf.
Looks like many old materials there. Could have some potential. All right. Elf. I was like, where is he? Couldn't see him.
The elf roll for movement.
Okay. So under the effects of disappear.
Oops. Wrong. Yeah.
Alright, so he moves unseen as long as he rolls an 8 or lower on his red movement dice. If a 9, 10, 11, or 12 is rolled, the spell ends.
Yeah. Can I open doors without getting...
Somebody needs plate mail.
Let's see.
Can I... 10, of course.
Oh, spell ends. Yeah, you could attack. You couldn't attack, search,
No.
disarm, cast spells, spring traps, or be affected by attacks or spells. Okay, so you reappear.
Too bad. I was going to go close to Ragnar and Whispers.
Tie shoelaces together.
Oh yeah, you're the one that has the ring, right?
Oh yes, you do have.
I got the ring. I show Ragnar. Look at this ring. Remember your oath. I cannot insult him. I'm an elf after all.
Your manners prohibit it. The code. The elf code. Let's see. Alright. But yeah, you see an orc warrior flash a glare in your direction. Before holding a bag of coin to Ragnar, the orc hisses. Too late, heroes. Gold has been given and service bought. In the name of Ishiak, daughter of Lord Groshak. Kill them, Ragnar! The orc points at you. And Ragnar's face tightens. He mutters, "We're bound by gold, soldiers. Attack!"
So, well, thanks again, mentor. The second time that you fail us.
Flipping through lore tome, baffled
Yeah.
expression.
Put the ring on and see what it does then.
Well, yeah, I show the ring to Ragnar.
All right, he's like looking at the bag of gold. He's not looking at the ring, so no effect.
Okay, perfect. So let's open this door.
Got another box of Cracker Jacks. All right. Okay, you open the door, but apparently it's locked the other way, so you can go out. but you
Oh
can't go back.
goodness.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh,
So I'll
oh
cast,
dear.
I'll cast double image. And wait for my demise while Skeletor is going to try to kill Man at Arms. Okay. Man at Arms! So to move one square to the right and roll. Man at Arms! Let's go!
All right. So Halberdier rolls 3 defense. Yes. Ching. Slow motion blocks it. I like to think when the elf shows up, it's like, "Hey, buddy, long time no see." Kind of claps you on the back, and then like starts to imitate your pose, falling into the roll. Like, oh, there are 2 of them. They look at each other in
Thanks,
confusion.
man!
Roll 5.
Your turn. Good evening, Laura.
I'm trying to think which way to go now. Do I go left or right?
Can you try and kill the halberdier? I have an idea.
Oh yeah, I'll go.
If you have enough movement, you might be able to open a door for him if it only opens from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can kill that halberdier, we might be in business.
Yeah. Could I? If I roll move, that open the door. And if I,
A little hard to hear you. What's going on?
If I roll for movement first, could I open the door and then move to attack the mercenary that's in front of the doorway next to me there?
You can move to attack him, but you couldn't open the door until you're adjacent to the door.
No, the other door to the center room.
Door? Oh, I mean, if you can open it.
Didn't you say it can only be opened by the one side?
Well, it seems to be locked from this side. You're inside, so you could go out.
But he can't. But he couldn't open the door.
But guys, if he's locked, probably we need even to find the key. Okay.
Yeah, the door's probably locked.
It is
See,
locked.
if he's locked
so he
from
could,
one side,
he could leave, but then he would be locked out. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, so he doesn't have to stay in that room and die then.
He could leave.
All right, I misunderstood what you were saying
Oh,
too.
okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought the door was locked. I thought he couldn't get out.
Bohemius, if you want to get out, you can.
I don't understand. In which way?
Okay, so it's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked from this side, so people can't
It's
get in.
locked, but
Yeah.
apparently you can walk through it from the inside out.
Yeah.
But you don't let me do it. I asked to open the door.
Oh no. Okay, you can go through it. You want to go through it?
I would change
Yeah.
everything I've done. But,
Yeah, because that was the
Uh,
reason he had to cast double image is because he was stuck in that room because you wouldn't let him leave.
All right. So are you casting double image or not?
what? No. I'm going 3 squares left. Yeah, there. And attack the Minotaurs.
Yep.
Three skulls.
Okay. Got him.
And pass.
Skeleton.
Well, the skeleton, yes, would have
Nah.
done something else. Yes, move him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to the right. And pass.
I've got a skeleton key. I can open it. Nobody listens.
So he's still closed. The door.
I mean, unless this is an uncommon.
Can I try to open the door then? What's
All right, let's do an uncommon feat.
how? But you said that you open the door with the skeleton.
I'll let you try it.
I
The
don't
skeleton
understand. Sorry.
things off, and then he picks the lock with it.
Yeah. So an uncommon feat for the.
Do I
skeleton
need a
skeleton.
key to open this door? That's the question.
Yes, you do.
Perfect. There you go. That's the.
Unless you're doing an uncommon feat with the skeleton because he has a bone to kick with the lock.
Yeah. Let's become a skeleton key.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Aha!
Ha!
All right.
Roll a skeleton skull.
Smiles and then opens the door, sees all the. You still can't read his expression because he's a skeleton, but. Oh! Run, you fools! The orc kind of like half-heartedly gives the same speech, you know. Yeah. I offered him the gold. You know, he has to obey me now.
Give the speech again.
So Ragnar has already got the gold in his hand. He kind of awkwardly like goes through the motions, shakes hands with the orc, kind of shrugs.
All right. And then the skeleton tries to explain to him, no. They blew the horn, so you have to listen to them. They blew the horn. They have the ring. That's 2 out of 3.
He looks confusedly at his men. They all kind of shrug. He kind of looks back at you like kind of nah.
All right. Oh, and the wizard's got your gold.
Kind of thinks about it for a second. Nah. I got gold right here. All right, negotiations are breaking down, clearly. Skeleton looks back. I tried.
There's far too much skullduggery.
Yeah, bunch of boneheads, if you ask me. Okay, who's next?
The dwarf.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for movement. Four. 3, 4. Think I'll just go north of the skeleton, please, and I'll hold my turn there.
Okay.
That's my turn, thanks.
Can you search?
Oh yeah, I'll search for traps.
Okay. No traps detected.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Barbarian.
I will roll for movement.
Excellent.
Uh, let's see. I think I'm I want to attack, but there's no good spots to go. So I'll go all the way up to the altar. And I'll attack the one with the sword raised in the air. Not too good. 1. All right, I'll end my turn there.
Start attacking the barbarian. 2 skulls. The wounded one attacks. Ching, and 1 damage, Chaser.
All right, down to 7.
All right, now the other one attacks you. 2 skulls, barbarian. Ching, and another damage.
All right, down to 6. For glory.
Sure. Okay, in the big room. All right, Ragnar's men advance. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, the scout attacks the skeleton. Missed. Crossbowman. Fires a bolt at the skeleton. 2 skulls. Skeleton defends with 2. Ching! Lucky skeleton. Okay.
Well done.
Hey, that's the last skeleton standing. The real Skeletor.
Yep. I told you. All right, halberdier attacks. One skull, skeleton. Ching! On the honor of Grayskull.
Can we make him honorary part of the party? Can we give him a helmet, an armor, a shield?
Funny. I mean, I don't see why not. It's like, I did pretty good. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think the rest of the bad guys are just gonna hold there. Yeah,
They're scared.
bravado.
I guess undead are their kryptonite.
Yep,
So used to working with them that they forgot how to fight against them.
yep. Over specialization is their downfall. Okay, back to the heroes.
And we summon dead heroes, not just regular townsfolk out of graveyards.
Yep. They've had their day in battle. Skills are coming back. All right.
Okay, wizards rolling for movement. 5. Okay, can I go into the corridor and stand on the bones, just in the corridor outside the room? And I'm going to hit the golem on the right side of the barbarian with Tempest.
All right. Its servo motors and gears are struggling against the mini vortex that is enveloping it, causing it to lose a turn.
Okay, I'll pass to Bohemius.
All right. The elf.
So the elf goes. We roll for movement. Six. So we go 1, 2 to the right, and 1 south. And with the halberd, I'm going to attack the
Scout.
scout. Three skulls.
Wow. Okay.
Good hit.
Let's do it. Got him.
This skeleton goes 3 squares to. Ow, it's not good. You got how many crossbowmen you got inside that room? I cannot see.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's one.
Just one.
It looked like one of each.
Only one.
Yeah, one of each mercenary was in there.
One of each mercenary. Okay.
Oh, minus the dead scout.
So yeah, we go to the crossbowman. Oh, well, actually, yes, it's the only smart thing to do. I can tank another round here in front.
Or just take one step in and attack the halberdier, and then the dwarf can move and take the doorway spot and attack diagonally if you fail.
Yeah, it's an option. Let's do that. Let's do what Jason suggested. 1 square inside and attack the halberdier
The skeleton? Or this is the elf?
with the skeleton. With the elf already activated,
Oh,
so the skeleton.
Aha!
Misses.
All right. Can he pick up the scout's shield? He can really tank the door.
Uncommon feat. If you want to try
If you
it,
let him do it, I'll
Yeah.
do it.
uncommon feat. A skull means you picked up the shield. Oh,
Nope.
nope. This bony finger.
Oh, look, it's got the shield.
I don't need that shield.
It's a white shield. I can use
Man
it.
at arms everywhere.
You boomed!
I was just say, yeah, Avalon Hill made it canon because they made their mythic skeletons with shields.
It's true. With the black shield on it, symbol, right? But these guys are good guys, so they would have the white shield on theirs.
Yeah.
They repainted it. Maybe. Okay, well,
Go, Gribbler.
a lot of heroic deeds today, or at least attempted heroic deeds.
Could I just move down 1 square and I'll attack diagonal north?
Okay, Halberdier attempts to defend. The hit.
Nice.
1 damage.
That's my turn, thanks.
See a little better.
All right, I'm gonna attack the wounded one.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Okay, the barbarian fights. Ching, and a hit. Another damage.
All right, and I'll move to the door.
Got sparks shooting out the sides. 2, 3. Out the door?
No, just there.
Okay.
That works.
What was your movement roll? Oh, 6.
6. And I'll end my turn there.
I feel like he's still pointing, and he's like beckoning, like, come get some.
Yeah, I'm pointing at the wounded one. The other one's spinning around in a tempest cloud.
There we go. Finger poke of doom. Okay. All right. So that one's spinning around. So my turn. This one lurches forward. Goes to attack. Strikes out with its mighty blade, rusted though it is. 1 skull. Ching!
1 shield.
All right. Yep. Worthy.
Holding at 6.
Ching. Okay. Because
Glorious bag.
the other one continues to just flail around. All right. Back to this room here. All right. Swordsman moves here. Attacks the skeleton. You bag of bones. 4 skulls.
Even with the shield, you don't succeed.
Why won't you die?
So we pass through the mirror portal and break the portal with a punch. Until we meet again.
Till we meet again. All right. Okay, then the halberdier is going to attack the dwarf through the doorway. Missed. Crossbowman here, and we'll fire at the dwarf. 3 skulls. Ching, 2 hits.
Ow.
Alright, Goblin runs in. 1, 2, 3, 4 to attack the dwarf. Ah. 2 skulls, dwarf. Ching, 1 hit.
I'll never live it down if I'm brought down by a goblin.
1, 2, 3, you're right.
Yeah, it doesn't. If you're surrounded by goblins, it's different. But 1-on-1, you can't die to a goblin.
How's everybody doing time-wise? I forgot to ask.
All good here?
It's all good.
All good.
Yep.
Okay, we could do another round at least. Okay, back to the heroes. Wizard.
Okay, the wizard's going to cast Water of Healing on the dwarf.
Has to have 2 healings.
Thank you.
Okay, regains 4 body points.
Otherwise, I'll just stay put and pass to the elf.
Alright. Elf.
I'm going to attack diagonally that goblin.
Okay. 2 skulls.
2 skulls.
Can't defend it. Got him.
And move 1, 2 just behind the dwarf. 1 north, 1 to the left. Pass.
I'm gonna attack diagonally to the halberdier to the north. One.
Got him.
Great. Could I move north 1? Thanks, that'll do.
Alright, and then the mighty barbarian.
Hacking with the greatsword.
3 skulls.
3. Right.
Ching, 2 hits. Alright, the machine falls to its knees, and it seems to bow to you as it collapses.
Glorious. Glorious.
Alright, and then its red eyes just dim out into nothing. A lifeless pile of junk. Okay.
All right. I'll point at the other guy now,
You are next.
and I'll give him the same question. I was like, "Now pray to me. Do you want safety, or do you want glory?"
Had to play the crowd roar. All right. So that was the missed turn. It's my turn. It's like. All right. If it could speak, it would only say death.
Glory. A glorious death you seek.
Come get it. Come and get it. All right, it attacks. One skull only. Cha-ching!
Almost a wrestling move.
Yep. Close, but no cigar. Okay. All right, back to the other monsters. The enemies. Oh, a friend of mine is trying to find a good deal on the Warhammer 40k 11th edition Armageddon box set that's supposedly going on pre-order tomorrow. We'll see. I told him I might split it with him, try to get the orcs, because it's orcs and Space Marines. Anyway, non-sponsored, just letting you know. I guess it doesn't officially come out to the end of the month. All right, where was I? Okay. Distractions. Okay,
And if you can't do it online, go to your local shop and ask them to order one.
there you go. That's probably
Even if you pay, whatever, 100 down or whatever, or even all of it. But usually it's like 100 down or something, and then you pay the rest on delivery, or put a credit card on their file.
on layaway. And don't they give you like a little coin or something if you spend a lot of money? They give you a high five in store. Something like that. I don't know. My local Warhammer stores, they're pretty cool, but hopefully yours is too. Okay, Swordsman's gonna attack. Let's see who he should attack. Let's go for the dwarf. Three skulls, dwarf. Ching, and 1 damage. Alright, Goblin's gonna move there. And the crossbowman will move here and fire at the dwarf. 1 skull. Another hit for the dwarf. Chipping away.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the heroes. Okay, so this will be the last round. Heroes will do a round and we'll call it good for tonight.
Does the wizard have line of sight on this big golem?
It's an obstructed line of sight. So he could fire through the barbarian with an uncommon feat, maybe. But then he risks hitting the barbarian. It's an awfully big target, though. If he was here, no. The barbarian's in the way.
Yeah, if it was something like the dwarf, you'd definitely be able to get line of sight, but I'm just a big dude. And it looks like this dude's a bigger shadow.
Okay, the wizard's going to step into the room and stand in the corner beside the barbarian. And I'll hit the golem with Genie attack.
Alright. Alright. Pull out a little lamp. And out comes a familiar character.
3 skulls.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's powerful. Actually, just for fun.
Yeah, the genie's always a good spell to use when you want to give a good hit with those 5 attack dice.
Yeah, it's quite fortunate that the elf was able to get out of that door earlier, because I was going to use Genie to open the locked door. So I'm quite glad we managed to keep it.
Yeah, that would have been actually a clever move, though. It's not often the genie gets used for opening doors much.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'd have been pretty cool, but I'd rather do this.
Oh, totally.
Genie just starts smacking the heck out of the ancient machine. Alright, so tries to defend.
The genie is a good one to store in the spell ring.
Oh yeah. Ching! 2 hits. Alright, badly
Nice
damaged. Tips his hat. Goes back into the lamp. Recharge.
It's Bohemius.
Yes. I'm attacking the swordsman. One.
I dream of Genie. Yep. Dream? Okay, so that was a hit. Swordsman.
One hit. Yes. And I move 2 squares to the left.
Alright, after the elf. Dwarf.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack south.
Alright, going for the swordsman again.
Just 1.
Ching! Rustin move. Alright, the swordsman reaches down and kind of like puts her hand on top of the dwarf's head. And then just like reaches back and just kind of like punts him into the air. Very disrespectful.
Cool.
No goal though. Okay. Alright, and is it last but not least the barbarian to play us out?
Alright. Attacking with the great sword. I'm gonna drink my icy strength.
Icy strength to double the damage.
Double the dice.
Oh, double the dice. Is that what it does? Let me just read the card here, just so I can try to weasel out of it if I can. Should have said that out loud.
Double this.
I want a wrestling move.
Let's see. Twice as many body points of damage as are rolled on the combat dice. Yeah, if it just doubled the dice, that would be fantastic. Okay.
What's that one that does that? That double.
Doubles the dice. I think that's one of the combat cards that does that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mighty blow.
Yeah, it's probably Mighty Blow.
Okay. All right. Well, 2. 2 skulls then.
Still good, but not quite as devastating as you hoped for.
Yeah, it didn't give me that wrestling move.
Ching, but one gets through. Got what he asked for. You got death.
Glory, a glorious death.
All right, and the ancient
I'll
golem
take,
goes silent.
I'll take 3 steps back towards the altar. Now that I've proved that I was glorious in battle,
All right.
and I'll end my turn there.
You think you see there's all these carvings of various personages from the past. You see one that kind of looks like you a little bit, like interesting.
All right, so this is where I'll learn how to stack cards.
Do you need an action to pray? Yeah.
I used an action to pray before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going up there and nodding my head or something.
Yep.
But that's how I'm ending my turn. So, moment of silence for the 2 fallen automatons.
Steel. Yep. All right. Well, I think this is a good stopping point for us. Just when it was getting good. All right. Thanks everybody for playing. Good game. Good game.
Cheers, everyone.
Yep.
Great game.
Good game.
Good game. We'll leave off on.
Cheers, guys. See you later.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Good
We'll leave
game.
off on Zargon's turn. Next time we play Wizards of Morkar. So far today, it's possible that we might have to postpone tomorrow's game, but I'll try to let people know, give them a little bit of an advance warning. Otherwise, hopefully we can do some more First Light tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans. Once again, appreciate everybody for checking us out and supporting us. Thanks, everybody. Good game, everybody. Good night.